Hi everybody, I'm Joe and I'm the head designer and founder of Repo brand. And I started the brand 2009 after I finished my job at What Comes Around Goes Around, which is a vintage store in New York City. And after that, I have learned so much about the American history and culture, which is inspiring me to start the brand in 2008. And here's the Repo brand. I'm gonna tell you about how I started the brand and what you can expect for Repo brand in the future. So I came to America when I was 13 because I just have so much love for American culture and spirit of freedom. So I came here when I was 13, went to a junior high school in New England, and that's how I first explored America. And the reason I started the brand as Repo because the word repo means repossessed, we own something again. And I just found that a lot of American-made product has been forgotten, and I think people should repossess the American culture as the whole lifestyle around it, such as clothing, the music, the transportation. So that's what inspires me to do designing, not just the garment, but basically over American culture. So when I first start the brand and when I think of what's the best name to represent my design and my products, so I go back to my philosophy of inspiring by Americana and true passion about American culture. So I would like to repossess what's been forgotten and make it to re-own it, to repossess, and to re-experience the product and the spirit again. So I think the word repo and US repo sounds pretty cool to me at the moment, and till today I still believe that philosophy. So I think Repo brand is a good name for what I do and for my brand products. So when I start designing for a new collection or a new product, I get inspiration from a lot of music, lifestyle, cultures of Americana. So usually I like to go back to like different eras of America, especially like the 30s, the 40s, the 50s, which are the golden eras of America, which are the strongest time era when America had the everybody dressed nice and drive nicer car, and the products are just very well made. And I just fascinated by how each piece are produced and the look of different era, how they changes over time, and that inspires me to do different collections and products. Three word I would say functionality and durability and culture. And that I think that three words can best describe Repo brand product, because all my product, if someone owns the product, the more they use the product, they wear the product, they can find the garment fit into their lifestyle and grow with them, not just a piece of garment you buy and throw away after a couple months. And that's the philosophy behind every piece of a Repo brand product. For designer who start any kinds of styles, inspire, influence brand, I would suggest then also look what's around it and what's the history behind it, because a lot of time when you understand the history and the cultures, then the garment came out more had a story, and I think that's what sells to people. People buy the story along with the garment and product, not just advertising. And I understand now it's an advertising based world we're living, but I still believe that when the product has a story behind it, and people will understand eventually and appreciate more than just a brand just for the fashions. Yeah. So I would suggest a new designer. Look, ask questions. Be with the people that around you and learn from everything around. Educating a customer, because not that I'm trying to educate the customer that I know everything, but rather I want to share what I found for product. And some of the customer would say, why this shirt will cost $200-300 for a basic plain white Oxford shirt. But then once I explained it, what's the fabric, how they are loomed from the beginning of process till a finished product, then they understand. So I encountered the biggest block is delivering, justify my product to the customers. Yeah. 2015, people expecting for fall winter, they're expecting a lot of leather jackets, because I make great jackets and people love them. And over the years, people start to understand what Repo brand's about, and they want to see more unique jackets. Yeah. So in 2015, fall and winter, I have a lot of leather jackets, and they're gonna be produced in America, and all the leather I also source from America. So that's my big excitement for 2015 fall and winter. So if people want to find out more about Repo brand, they can follow usrepobrand.com and usrepo on Instagram. And now, if you're within New York, you can find Repo brand product in Brooklyn and Manhattan. So within Manhattan, you can go Lafayette and Houston. The store called FOG, Forward Observation Group. They carry the whole line of Repo brand products. So within the Brooklyn area, you can head to Williamsburg, North 4th Street. The store is called Sword & Smith. They also carry Repo brand products and Repo brand jewelry for the ladies. And within Europe, you can go to London and Amsterdam. So for London, I would recommend you go to the best store in London. It's called Golf Store. They also carry a line of Repo brand product, and they support Repo brand since first day. So they got the exclusive product as well. So please visit golfstore.com UK, please. So this is Joe from Repo brand again, sitting at the showroom where the magic happens. And you can find me on usrepobrand.com or follow me on Instagram, usrepo. And you just heard my story on Makadrez.com. It's not a phase, it's a lifestyle.